Welcome everybody. Sometimes we just need to feel into the body and move to where it feels best. So whilst we move through this practice today, listen to your body, and if you feel that you need to move into a different position than the one that I'm cueing, listen to your body and move into that posture. We become so disconnected to our bodies through this world of disconnection. It's beautiful to take these moments to really listen and feel into whatever the body is trying to signal to us. My name's Sherlock, and I'm so grateful you're here to practice and flow. If you're finding value in this video already, hit the like button and let me know in the comments if anything resonates with you. And by the end of the practice, if you feel like the practice really resonated with you, I would love it if you subscribed so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Let's begin with arriving with the breath in the body. So sitting up nice and tall. Ground down through the sit bones, reach through the crown, close down the eyes. Take the breath into the seat. Allow it to fill the belly, fill the chest, and fill the collarbones. The exhale softens the body. Shoulders fall away from the ears. The navel draws toward the spine. And just take a moment to find a few really deep breaths here in this moment, in this space. Those full Agni Raj breaths, the inhale blooming and blossoming deep from the pelvic bowl, filling the torso like water filling a glass. And the exhales gently guided by a slight pelvic contraction as the navel draws toward the spine and the shoulders fall away from the ears. And just take your final breaths here. Really grounding down into the earth. Generating that sense of connection of the breath with the body and the body with Mother Nature. Notice any sensations throughout the body. How the body might feel different in this space. Maybe the mind is a little quieter. Slowly bow the head. Gently flutter the eyelids open. Roll over the knees. Let's come to find Balasana, child's pose. Just drawing the hips back to the heels. Send the arms out in front, just reaching to the top of the mat. Forehead connects to the earth. Really experience the fullness of the breath as it blooms and blossoms from the seat, arriving in the collarbone. And the exhale is guided, it's softening in the body. Take one more full breath here. On the next inhale, rise to all fours. Lower the belly, lift the chest, come into cow. Exhale, round and arch the spine, tuck the tail, chin to chest, come into cat. Remember to listen to your body. If you're moving through this sequence, allow the breath to guide each movement. Inhale, lowering into cow. Really open through the collarbones, press through the palms to lift up through the heart. Exhale, push into the palms to send the shoulder blades up toward the sky. Tucking the toes, send the tail to the sky. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Just take a moment to breathe into this posture. If you're remaining here, maybe your body is calling you to go somewhere else. Internally rotate the elbows toward each other, opening through the collarbone. Chest draws a little closer toward the thighs as the shoulder blades melt down the back. Engage the core. Micro bend in the knees and gently draw the heels toward the earth. And as we inhale, we're going to send that breath to the tail. Moves it up and back. Chest draws closer toward the thighs. Gaze is towards the back of the mat. Or perhaps the gaze comes to the navel, really opening up through the back of the neck. One more full Agni Raj breath here. Gazes to the top of the mat as we inhale. Walk the feet between the hands. Allow the head and neck to hang as we arrive in Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back. Draw the shoulder blades toward each other, opening through the collarbone, one long line from the tail through to the crown. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, come back to Uttanasana. Inhale, we're going to rise. Urdhva Hastasana, thumbs point back, shoulder blades melt down the back. Engage the core. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands, inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Slight bend in the upper back. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins. Nice long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Breathe in, sweep the arms out and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Breathe out, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. We're going to move through this one more time as we sweep the arms up and over the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, sweep the arms up, thumbs point back, slight bend in the upper back. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step the right foot back, come into your lunge, build your foundation, engage the back leg. Breathe in, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Breathe out, rotate the back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Send the left arm to the future, right arm to the past, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Inhale, extend the front leg, sweep the arms overhead, gaze comes to the side. Exhale, arms to shoulder height. Good, breathe in, find length through both side bodies. Breathe out, hinge at the front hip crease, reach forward, lower the front hand to the inside of the front calf. Maybe it rests on a block, stack the shoulders. Press into the back heel to invite that right hip to open and imagine the whole back body is aligned with the wall. So we're drawing the back of the head in line with the hips. Breathing into our Trikonasana triangle pose. One more full breath. Good. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the arms, come back to standing. We'll just rotate the torso to the front of the mat. Short step the back foot forward just a little bit. Breathe in, lift up through the spine. You can bring the hands to the sacrum. Breathing out, we're going to hinge at that front hip crease. Fold forward halfway. Good. Draw that left hip back, right hip forward. Send the gaze to the mat, really lengthening through the back of the neck. If you want to go a little further now, inhale, lengthen through the crown, pulling that left hip back. Exhale, fold forward a little further, come into our pyramid pose. Lengthen on the inhale, soften and deepen on the exhale. Feeling a nice opening through the left hamstring. A nice opening through the left IT band. Remembering we're moving into poses that we feel called to move into during this practice. Really listen to your body. Allow the breath to find that connection and guide you in the direction that it's calling. Last breath here. Inhale, rise halfway, frame the foot, step back into plank, whole body activation. Breathe in. As you breathe out, draw the elbows to the side body, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet. Inhale, push through the palms, upward facing dog. Thighs are away from the mat. Shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Step the foot between the hands, build your foundation. Breathe in, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Breathe out, push off the back foot, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Beautiful, let's move through the other side. I'm just going to switch ends, lower the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, slight bend in the upper back. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale with control, step that left foot back. Build your foundation as you come into your lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rise into crescent. Nice and strong. Engage the core. Thumbs point back. We're moving through our practice with purpose and intention. Exhale, rotate the back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Bend into that front knee. Right arm to the future, left arm to the past. Gaze is over the front hand. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Good. Inhale, extend the front leg. Sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, arms to shoulder height. Breathe in, create length through both side bodies. Reaching through the crown, breathe out, hinge at that front hip crease. Release the front hand to the inside of the front calf. Stack the shoulders. Spread the fingertips wide. Draw the head back. Imagine the whole back body is aligned with the wall. The inhale breathes and blooms from the base of the spine along the side body, opening and creating space. The exhale draws the navel toward the spine. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the arms, come back to standing. Just pivot the torso towards the top of the mat. Short step the back foot forward to about halfway. Inhale, lift up through the crown, create space. Exhale, hinge at the hip crease, come forward halfway. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Option to remain here, engaging the core. If you want to go a little further, breathe in, reach and create space through the spine. Exhale, lower, further down, deepen into the fold. Bring the hands to rest beside the foot. Really breathing into the body. Use the breath to find that connection. Really connect with the body. And draw that right hip back, the left hip forward. Feel the opening through the right hamstring, through the right IT band. One more full breath here. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, deepen into the fold. Breathe in, rise halfway. Good. Breathe out, step back into plank. Whole body activation. Inhale, draw the elbows to the side body, lower down On the exhale, inhale, push through the palms, rise, upward facing dog. Thighs are away from the mat, shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the tail to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Step the foot between the hands. Build your foundation as you come into your lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Lift the torso away from the earth, nice and strong. Exhale, push off the back foot. Step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Beautiful. Lower the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a nice long spine. Exhale, we're just going to bend into the knees. Lower the buttocks to the earth. Bring the soles of the feet to meet. Allow the knees to fall to the sides of the mat. Maybe you pop some blocks underneath there if you're going to remain in our Baddha Konasana. Ground down through the sit bones. Reach up through the crown. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hip crease, fold forward. Maybe you rest the elbows in the creases of the knees. Thumbs are in the soles of the feet. Really finding length as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, maybe we go a little deeper. We can use that in any pose in which your body is calling. The inhale creates space. And the exhale allows the body to soften. Allows the body to let go. Inhale, lift the torso. Bring the knees to meet. Just lower the back to the earth. Breathe in. We're going to move through a bit of a dynamic series just for a few rounds. Soles of the feet meet the earth, knees point to the sky. As we inhale, we're going to lift the hips. Sweep the arms overhead. Allow them to come to meet the earth above the head. As we exhale, sweep the arms back through the sky. Hands meet the hips and the arms meet the earth together. So allow the inhale to guide the movement of the body. Nice and slow. Equal inhale length to equal exhale. And the movement of the body takes as long as the breath. So really slow down the breath. Inhale. Lift the hips. Sweep the arms overhead. Exhale. Bring the arms back to meet the hips. The hips and the arms meet the earth together. Just move through this a few more times, following the guidance and cadence of your own breath. Slowing down the breath. Slowing down the body. Creating stillness in the mind. No pauses of the breath. The inhale moves seamlessly into the exhale and vice versa. Come to meet now, hips and hands resting on the earth. You can bring the right foot, the right ankle, just onto the left knee. We're going to allow that left knee to fall to the outside. So the left knee falls to the left side. The sole of the right foot comes to meet the earth. So you'll find a little twist here, maybe an opening through that right hip flexor, the right IT band. It's a bit of a modified Supta Matsyendrasana, a bit of a modified supine twist here. You can extend that right arm out long, gaze is over to the right arm, and if you like to find a deeper stretch in that IT band, just bring that left knee closer toward the left side body. You feel a real opening through that right hip, a lengthening. Remember, we're moving to where our own body calls in this practice. Really experience the fullness of the inhale as it enters deep into the pelvic bowl, moving through each organ, filling the chest, filling the collarbone. The exhale allows us to soften into any tension or discomfort. Give yourself permission to let go. On the next inhale, gently lift that left knee, engage the core, come back to our centered position. Release the right foot back to the earth. Bring the left ankle onto the right knee. We're going to lower that right knee to the right side. Breathing into the left hip. Extend the left arm out long, gaze goes over to that left hand. If you want to find a little bit more intensity, bring that right knee closer toward the side body. So we're just moving it closer toward the armpit. So we say hello to the cockatoo, flying over the head. Find a little bit of play and a little bit of courage. On the next inhale, slowly lift the right knee. Release the left foot. Just extend the legs out long. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest. Draw the chin away from the chest. As we come into Shavasana, allow the muscles in the face to relax. And we're giving ourselves permission to let go. Bring your awareness back to the breath. If you have a moment longer, I encourage you to remain here in Shavasana. If you need to move out, begin to move the fingers and the toes and gently sway the head and neck from side to side. Roll to your most comfortable side and observe. Slowly rise to our comfortable seat. Eyes can remain closed. Just find that connection with the breath again. Allow it to arrive in the body. As you move from your mat into your everyday lives, remember we can listen to our intuition by remaining connected with the breath and listening to the body. What signals is our body sending us? How can we get out of our mind and move into our body? Take a deep inhale, sweep the arms overhead, bring the palms to meet. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for your flow today. I hope that you've been able to breathe and move into areas of your body that you wouldn't normally do. Just by listening to the calling of the breath, you can stop that now. Just by listening to the calling of the breath and connecting it to the body, we're able to connect to our own intuition and listen to what our body is trying to tell us. Until next time, keep making magic in the world from your space at your own pace. Namaste.